Okay, I want to share some of the differences between Google Sites and tac.com for the purposes of producing student projects and senior projects in particular. For the most part, the first difference that you'll see is that Google Sites, the landing page, will take you to an internal only directory of sites that your Google account manages. Whereas tac.com is a social media venue, so you can see many public sites in what is commonly referred to as a feed. And you can customize this, you can explore certain topics and hone your feed so that way content can be much more readily shared with tac.com. Both have privacy settings, so if I were to create a new site, there are a number of steps that I need to go through first, but eventually I have the option to toggle my privacy settings, as you can see here. In TAC, if I create something, if I have a blank canvas for instance, then here in the options I have a toggle on whether or not it's public or private, and whether or not I want to put in a password as well. That is also an option. There we go. Many of the Google Sites menus are a bit extensive and can be a little bit intimidating. How many options there are, and how Manage Site has even more options. So some of this can be a little overwhelming to some students and users, and as a result they don't take advantage of many of these features. Whereas the tac.com has menus that are very friendly and very simple. Now that might lead one to believe that simplicity is coming at the cost of functionality, and there's a lot of really nice features here that I'll do more and more quickly than Google Sites. So I can add pictures and write context, so I can add in text and write, let's see, some message, and then add in a headline, and then add in a photo, or connect from a social media feed or from a website, and all of it is can be ordered with just some simple up and down functionality. So that way everything comes together as one single long form page. So it's meant to be in the new style of websites where it's a very long page, mostly optimized for a person swiping up and down on their phone. They can scroll down through this content very easily. The font's big, very easily readable. Images take up the entire workable area of content. It's all right here. Moreover, one of the other additional features is you can add in buttons, map locations, and even forms for people to sign up. And you can, if you sell anything, can take credit card payments even if you were so inclined. RSVP, so you can host an event for a senior project and manage the invite list for a presentation or something of that end. And it's also much more shareable. Once you produce something, it's all built to be shared and spread around. So if we do have a particularly excellent project that is worth sharing, it's going to have a much bigger legs to make a splash. I hope that gives you a good 5-minute overview of the difference between Google Sites and TAC. There's a lot more that I can go into depth with you and at a later time. Just let me know. Hope that helps.